Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Perkins. The receiver grabs it. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here.
This quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The offense going with the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
On the move now. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield. It's Perkins. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. They have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Rebels. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? To throw, it's Perkins. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Ducks looking to use the out-tempo offense here.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got...
Here he goes. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Toss play to the outside. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Perkins. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And after a promising start, we hope that both teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Took contact on the throw. That pass falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that
escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That sack sets up a second down and very long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Perkins. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's swarmed by the defense. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Here comes a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks an open space. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Park. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Rebels. They connect for 6.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilliam. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Perkins. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Gets some space and on the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's the target, and it's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Hand off to the single back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. To throw, it's Perkins. He's hit as he throws it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, what a throw, but what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime in the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Looking to scramble now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Bringing pressure. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball is hauled in. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. One more play before they head to the locker room. It's press coverage now from these DBs. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I wouldn't be shocked to see them still go for this here.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it, enough for a first down. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
And the Rebels line up with a first and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Perkins. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Daniel. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Grab behind the line. It's Daniel. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Scanning the field. It's Perkins. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks! And they jump on top here in the second half. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Perkins. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on 3rd down.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Takes a shot at the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
They're set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting him off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You've got to double team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Rebels will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. And fourth down, a short toss to the running back. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Rebels. They couldn't stop him there. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to Build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dropping back, it's Perkins. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
The screen pass was set up perfectly, but the defense makes a heck of a play to knock that ball away. I thought they might come up with a pick. In fact, the offense should be relieved it wasn't an interception because the only thing in front of him was an empty field.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniel. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 10. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. To the air, it's Perkins. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks free. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense really clicking.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Working clock with the ground game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Pass caught. He's in the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, Chris, I was hoping we might get a competitive game down late in this football game, but after this touchdown, I think this one's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ole Miss, 42.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass here. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Stockton. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's going to pull it down and run. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. And they finally get him. He runs out of space and time. That's it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.